Tables walk as the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's Drafts, your new homegrown.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. Now you can see we're not going to do a premium draft, but I am on my meme account and we're going to do a special challenge. Now I have done 2 challenges already with this set. I think one was take all the multicolored cards and the other was take all the dragon related cards. Now I'm actually going to do something which I think won't get us many wins. I am going to see if I can win by only picking the commons. So there will be no uncommons, there will be just commons. So the rares and the uncommons at the top row, I mean there's like 6 of them. At this point I can only pick out of the half pack. I'm going to try and make a deck, a Pauper draft deck. So I'm going to take a Wildling. I think this sets us up to at least play all the colorful and powerful cards that there are. I would love this barrier, battle crier, I mean. Okay, well, I'm going to take this globe. Would also like the pack beast, but I think considering we will take only commons, we will have to play the most powerful ones. And going into green and dragon globe at least gives us the option to do that. Alright. Kinguard, Devotee. I do like the serpent as well. But I think I'm going for the Devotee. We're already in green. And this keeps the board stable for quite a while. Okay, well there's an exile, which I'm very happy with. There's not a lot of... Well, all the exiles are of course in the common slot. Another globe. Or a brigade. I think I'm going to take the globe. I think at this point now I can just take all the common dragons. Oh, I would have loved that one. And kick some ass. I'm going to take the Warfare. I think the brigade's very good. But I don't think we want to go to the aggressive side, and I think this does pretty much everything we want. Leopard is okay. I guess I'll take the Night Watch. Look like this one. Night Watch or an Exile. Well, I think I'll go for the Exile here. I wouldn't mind the land, but I think this is actually pretty decent. So it seems like we're going to end up in red-green, so I might as well take this land. There's also this Devotee. No, I think I'm going to take the Rugged Highlands. And now let's see if we can end up with some more expensive cards. Preferably the ones that do good stuff. I'll take the Tawny back. It's already in 2 of our 3 colors. This keeps the board nicely. This thing is missing reach, actually. Okay, so no need to look at these top few ones. There's a Narset Rebuke, but there is another Wildling. And at this point, I think the Wildling is excellent because it gets us our colors once we get into 3 or 4 colors. But especially if we get this back and we have 1 or 2 Dragonstorm Globes, it's just a 5-mana 5/5 flyer that gives us some life. So now there's a pack beast, but I think our splash color will probably be blue. So I'm going to take this Exile and I think we're pretty good on removal actually now. Another Wildling, yes please. Wouldn't mind the Snakeskin Veil, but maybe it will come around. I would like some more of the other dragons as well. There's, what is it, the blue one and the red one. All of them would be very good. I'm going to take this Snakeskin Veil. I think if we have a Wildling, we want to keep it alive. Oh, Dragonstorm is very nice. We are a bit light on creatures. But I think I'm going to take the Exile here. I think we can play them. Play it. Now I'll take the land. I would like to play this Sculptor, by the way. Also seeing these cards, the Devotee of course, but I'm just mostly interested in top-end cards now. There's a Boulderborn Dragon, which I love. I will take it over the Appraiser. I mean, the more 5-drop dragons we have, I think the better it is. Simply because once we play this on turn 3, and I hope that we can pick up one more, any of these is just an amazing play for turn 4. Earth Carver as a top end or some card draw. I'm going for some card draw here. Sentinel, I don't think I will play it, but you know, it is a card. Wow, that's a very late pack beast. I don't think I care enough about that one. Simply I want to stay in 3 colors. So I'll just take the Serpent, but I don't think I will play it. It's just a bit too expensive, the Serpent. Might actually play the Siege Opportunity here as a card draw effect. Okay. Wow, would have loved that. Not seeing any of the blue or red dragons, unfortunately, which is very sad for us. I'm just going to remove this. I don't think we need it. Technique is okay, but I think we're kind of light on creatures. So I think I'm going to take the Dusan here. Simply because if we mill it or if it kills, if it dies, we can get a counter on one of the big dudes. So I'm going to take that. Maybe the Wayfarer comes around, but I think I need the Dusan at this point. Another Wildling. Well, it is something. I am taking this. We could easily play 5 colors, by the way. I would love this Dragonstorm. So I think we want creatures now. We do have some stuff with counters, so maybe the Envoy is the best. But we do have some ramp as well, so I might as well just take the Earth Carver. Wow, well there it is. I think I would actually splash for this one as well, but since there's a blue one as well, I'm just going to take it. Yeah, well, Wayfarer, I think. And I guess this is pretty much going to be the deck. Now there's another removal spell, which we could take. I'm going to take it, I'm just not sure if I'm going to play it actually. Didn't pick up the other pack beast. Let's just go for the Wayfarer. I think it's better than the Sentinel in this case. I think we have enough dragons for the end game. So let's just take the Devotee. I think I'll go for the Riverwalk technique. That's our first 4-drop, by the way. Let's just cut that. I think this is about to be our deck. We do need to do 1 or 2 more cuts. Yep. So we've got a Wayfarer, but we've got nothing to do with the graveyard. So maybe we want to play 1 less, because I think the Devotee is better in our deck. And might want to cut 1 land as well, simply because we've got a lot of these. So let's just cut 1 of these, and I think this is good. We've got 4 wildlings, so we can pretty much find any land that we need as long as we have green in our starting hand, and the chance of having a wild land in our opening hand are quite big. Too bad that we didn't see any more of the globes, but I think we'll be fine. No green, which is pretty annoying. Maybe I should cut the Rebuke, by the way. Yeah, I'll keep this. I want to hit my land, so I'm going to get rid of 1 Devotee. Devotee, of course, being pretty good with the Exile. Especially if we can surveil 2. Let's just see if we can find a blue source. Oh, nothing. Wow. We just milled 2 of our best dragons. That is unfortunate. Yep. Yeah, that sucks. And I think all the return from graveyard stuff is uncommon, so I think there was no point in milling ourselves and trying to do something with it. Okay. He's going to mill either him or me. But we are pushing nicely. Next turn I hope we can play the Exile on something that he plays now. And play this at the end step. Yeah, we're just going to kill that. This is why the Devotee is actually pretty good. I will behold the dragon. Let's get in for another 4 and play the Boulderborn Dragon. I'm just going to assume that next turn he has the 2 zombies, because I think that's the best thing he can do in this board state. But then we could use the siege opportunity to... Okay, well... Let's surveil first. Maybe we can use the siege opportunity to surveil something nice. Would die this turn, so it doesn't work on the indestructible. Don't think I want it actually. I'm going to set up for a lethal swing next turn. With this we can deal 5 damage with the Boulderborn Dragon. And this is trample, so depending on how he plays... Yeah, he will probably multi-spell. We might still be there though. I just have to do some quick math. Unless he plays another creature, then I don't think we will. But he will probably double block the Boulderborn Dragon with the flyers. So let me think. If he plays another spell, he will have 4 potential blockers. Okay. I think we still win here. I don't have any trample, but I can pump this and another one. Oh, it has trample. So if he doesn't block, he's just dead. Do I mind losing 1 creature? I want to keep a creature behind for the... Oh, that's actually... Well, we don't have... Well, we will have a blue source with a wildling, perhaps. Yeah, let's just keep it. I think drawing a few cards is good. I hope he doesn't block. If he doesn't block, he's just dead. I think I will get rid of the Narset's Rebuke. Okay, good game. Oh no, it's 2 damage. It's not actually a good game. Let's keep that up. I did a miscalculation there. I thought it was +3, but it's +2. That is sad. Yep. That kind of sucks. So this can still push through damage, but I think we just go for the maximum value here. So many lands. Not attacking. Maybe I should have attacked with everything last turn, I don't know. I'm kind of scared of the Fangkeeper. Okay. Well, he might have the board wipe, so I should probably push damage soon. Too bad we didn't draw anything useful. This death, what is it? Indestructible is very annoying. Yeah, I think this is getting out of hand. And we are drawing a lot of cards. A lot of lands. Let's just see if maybe we can outpace him. But he will make treasure tokens and all that stuff. Yep. He's going to mill me. Well, kind of depends on how he attacks. Otherwise we might still have lethal. Okay, so he's not attacking. Yeah, I don't think we can actually win this one. I think we have no choice. Maybe he does some very strange blocks. I mean, if he blocks the Boulderborn with just one creature, he still loses, but I assume he won't. Yep. Yeah, so close, but yet so far. We only have 6 more cards. He can play this, what is it, sorcery thing. We mill 3. 4 actually. If he plays another sorcery, we're just dead. Yep, never mind. So I'm just going to remove the rebuke, because that didn't really work. And I also did a miscalculation. I thought we had lethal there, but maybe I missed out on the win, but I'm not sure. So let's just remove the rebuke. It is too expensive. And I still don't think we need another land, simply because we have all the wildlings. So I'll just go for the resolve here. Okay, game number 2. Ben the Untouchable. I'll keep this. Again, no wildling in our opening hand, which is, of course, the chance isn't 100%, but if you have 4, I think the chance is like 80. And now we'll probably mill like 3 of them. All we need is our globes and the wildlings. And we need to draw fewer lands. I know it's a bit of an overkill, but at least now the board is empty, and we can't play it at instant speed anyway because we don't have a dragon. We've got like 6 in our deck, but we've got 0 in our hands. And he's probably going to find a land, I think. Another blue-green deck. Oh, please. This is just classic. Two, four, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 lands already. So we drew half of our lands and we're not even halfway our library. That is what we were looking for. And now it's just a matter of keeping that alive with the Snakeskin Veil and see if we can outrace him. Keep this up for any blocker that he might play. Okay, so he's going to remove the counters. Hordes is pay to life, okay. He has his own Snakeskin Veil, yep. I think the challenge that we're doing is actually very difficult, simply because I think all the uncommons and rares in the set are so incredibly strong. Okay, so let's just try and do this. Oh no, it will still die. Let's not do that. I'm just going to go seize opportunity at his end step. He's going to get the stupid trawlers back. What is it? The Snakeskin Veil, I think. Or he could go for the... Yep, Snakeskin Veil. I'm just thinking if there's any way that we can actually kill this. I don't think there is. So I think we have to use the exile on something else. Okay. We can only do one of these two. And I don't believe I want to land. We keep milling all the good stuff. Yeah. First time we milled like these three. Next time we milled these three and we drew all the lands. But I don't think we can get back from this. We need some very good top decks. Never mind, never mind. The land draw is just surreal. which is not helping the challenge, of course. Yeah, I'm not sure where it's going wrong. It's just bad luck, I guess. And of course we are at a disadvantage. I hope to get at least one win, maybe two, but it will be difficult. And would help if we find one of our Dragonstorm globes at some point. Let's see if we can draw to it with the Tarkir Island Dragon. Unless we get another 2-drop, of course. Opponent's thinking very hard on which land he should play, I guess. Or he is actually going to give us the win, which we don't deserve, by being offline. Okay, there he is. Again, drawing the lands. And we cannot do anything with this anyway, so I'm just going to use it anyway. Okay, that is a nice draw. I would like to get rid of the forest, please. Next turn, Wayfarer and Snakeskin Veil, I guess. Well, I can't really imagine he really has to think this long. I think he's just multitasking, probably. So it seems like he is somewhat AFK, which will help us, of course. Oh, I shouldn't have played that land, actually. That was bad. Don't think I need another land. So I should have played the normal land to have both options available. Seems like he is AFK, maybe he rage quit or whatever. He does have nice sleeves. I used to play with those sleeves. I wish you could design your own sleeves, that would be nice. But I think it would be very difficult. Oh, welcome back. I'm not sure what he's doing, but I'm just going to try and play this dude. And we do have lethal on board if he just plays one creature. We tap something, we put a Snakeskin Veil, and we win. But it seems like he's going to kill my dragon. Which he shouldn't wait with any longer. Opponent seems to have issues. I mean, he's got to do a lot of clearing and blocking to prevent himself from dying. Okay, so, okay, good game. Maybe he kept a bad hand, or maybe he was just distracted. But we got our win. So, as long as our opponent is just playing nothing until turn 4, this challenge deck actually has a chance. Let's keep going. Nexarius. Let's hope to find a red source. And maybe blue, but especially red. We do have one draw step, so we could just also draw one of those colors. But I kind of put all my eggs in the Wayfarer's basket. But considering our luck so far, I think he's just going to mill 3 dragons and 0 lands. And out of the the 3 games we've played so far, we've not seen any Dragonstorm Globe. Well, we have seen it in our graveyard by milling it, but we've never gotten to play it. Okay, so now let's hope to find a red source. Oh, there's the globe. So unfortunate. He is thinking hard. Well, at least next turn we can go Tawny back. But I think we have to get rid of one of these exiles. Okay, that does help. Let's see what we draw first. Snakeskin Veil would be very nice. Wildling is good as well. I think I'll get rid of the technique. Next turn we can kill something and draw some cards, which seems good. I think he will play something exilable, unless he kills my Tawny back. Okay, so we are definitely exiling that. Unfortunately not exiling. This creature die on is a counter on it, so he will get a 3/3. That is annoying. Let's just do this then. I would be very happy if he blocks. Yep. This thing is very annoying. We do only have one red source for the exile. Ouch. Big ouch. Next turn we can play the exile probably on that one. But I'm just going to take this again. I mean, we're both dealing 4, but he is lower. So maybe I'll just keep that alive. So I don't think I'll keep that alive anymore. But I assume there's a big dragon incoming. I don't think we have to kill the hereafter. I think we have to just play some dudes and keep Snakeskin Veil up, so... Why are you tapping so much green? Yep. This can of course also make green, but I'd rather just have the land up. I am autistic like that. And if the opponent tries to kill this one, or if it dies, I can still do the Snakeskin Veil. So I assume there's a big Draco coming. Okay, well that's not too bad. I'm not sure if we can push 8 more damage. He's probably going to get rid of the exile. Would make the most sense to me. And we can attack with these 3 next turn. Okay. Interesting. Another land, that is unfortunate. I don't think he has great blocks this way. And if this resolves, I would be happy. Okay. Well, he's at 2 and he has 1 big dude. So he has to play a blocker. Probably will. We can bring him down to 1. So if we can find the... Oh, we've got it there. We cannot find the seize opportunity. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Well, we've got 3 more in our deck of these, so the odds are that we might as well find some. At least we're drawing action, which is nice. Oh no. Well, we're not keeping the board empty, unfortunately. We're just trying to push through the final bits of damage. Okay, well... Ugh. Come on, deck. Wow. Drawing the lands when we actually shouldn't be. Very annoying. But of course the chance that we will draw lands are quite big because we've got quite some action. But we still have quite some dragons that we can draw. That is not a dragon, but now we will probably mill our dragons. Yep. Oh my goodness. He's just drawing all the action. I think we cannot get back from this anymore. Even if we draw the life gain dragon, I don't think it will do. Yep. Well, you know, it is a challenge, and it went as expected. What is it? 1 win, 3 losses. I don't advise anyone to actually try this, playing only uncommons. But I think we made as good a deck as anything. But we had two games where we were very, very flooded, and we didn't see any of the globes for our playing, which was pretty much the whole idea, to get a globe and then play these dragons. But you know, that just happens. If you like what I did, feel free to click some buttons, and I hope to see you next one. Goodbye.
Grab the card, shuffle dreams in the palms. Dad's drafts roll heavy, we bombing like psalms. Stacks on the table, strategies to flex. Running these lines like counterspell checks. Dad drafts in the zone, pulling rares from the throne. Mana on the stack, magic seeds we've sown. From Paupers to planeswalkers, the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown.